Hello, very good morning and welcome to Athavan newspaper highlights. Today, Wednesday, 6th of July 2016. This is Edward Udedas Devasagayam Pillai with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have three newspapers for the highlights: Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main line of the Daily Mirror says, Thevara Perma and 9 mothers remanded. Deputy Minister Palitha Thevara Perma and mothers of the 9 children who were admitted to the Migahathena Primary School by the Deputy Minister and 3 others were produced in court yesterday and remanded till July 7 by Mutugama Magistrate Vasantha Kosala Senadira on charges of unlawful assembly and illegal entry into the school. Only provided professional services to Rajaratnam. Newly appointed Central Bank Governor Indrajit Kumaraswamy said yesterday he had only provided certain professional services as an economist to the Sri Lankan-born jailed hedge fund manager Raj Rajaratnam. I set a framework when I was in London to provide him with macroeconomic research. He knew my background and he wanted me to help. This happened for about 10 to 11 months and then he was charged. So it took about a year after that for me to legally wind up the operations. I knew him as a friend. He helped Sri Lanka and he had done a lot of positive things, a lot of charity work. That was the Raj Rajaratnam I knew. He further added, motorists to get 30 days to pay traffic fines. The government had taken a decision to extend the time given to motorists to pay fines for traffic violations from 14 days to 30 to facilitate the delays when paying traffic fines. Police Traffic Chief Amarasiri Senaratna said yesterday. FCID questions Yositha. Suspended Navy officer Yositha Rajapaksa, who was questioned by the Police Financial Crimes Investigation Division regarding his personal assets on Monday, was again quizzed for about 5 hours yesterday. TNI denies agreement with the government of Sri Lanka and USA. The Tamil National Alliance yesterday denied rumors appearing in the media that the TNI, government of Sri Lanka and the United States had come to an agreement with regard to the implementation of UN Resolution 30 of 1, especially with regard to the accountability process. In a press release, the TNI urged all Sri Lankans not to get carried away by these rumors and to remain united in restoring justice and equality among all citizens. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. Another Thevara Perma drama heads for Magistrates Court to express solidarity with arrested mothers. Walks out of hospital defying doctor's advice. Deputy Minister Palitha Thevara Perma reportedly walked out from a private hospital in Colombo yesterday despite objections by doctors after hearing the arrest of the mothers of 9 students who were denied admission to grade 1 of the Migahathena Primary School. Carlo defiant will quit if Supreme Court rules in favor of Satan. Sri Lanka Medical Council Chairman Professor Carlo Fonseca said he is on the side of the government university students when it comes to the South Asian Institute of Technology and Medicine matter. He said Satan students cannot register with the Sri Lanka Medical Council. Wildlife officer dies in clash with hunters. An officer attached to the wildlife department dies in a clash with hunters yesterday morning. The victim was identified as PM Jagath Senaviratna. New look police force soon, IGP. The Sri Lanka Police Service is to be presented with a new face to serve the public in a more effective and efficient manner. All measures are in place to introduce a new plan for the next 5-year period for the police service, Inspector General of Police Pujith Jayasundara said. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. MPs should pass psychiatric test, Kehelia says. Joint Opposition and SLFP candidate District MP Kehelia Rambokwele has proposed to Speaker Karu Jayasuriya that all 225 MPs must be subjected to a psychiatric examination to determine factors which might impact on their eligibility for membership in Parliament in a public office. No prejudging. Let COPE do its work. CB Governor. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka will not be taking any action by way of an internal inquiry into the inner state of affairs in the central bank until such time as the dust has settled in the period after the Committee on Public Enterprises submits its findings to Parliament, the Central Bank's Governor Indrajit Kumaraswamy said yesterday. I personally would not like to judge anyone. That is why there is no need for an internal inquiry. We will wait until the COP publishes its findings. The CBSL will cooperate with whatever they ask us. We will respond, he said. IGP tells 14 new DIGs, be more socially proactive. Inspector General of Police Pujith Jayasundara yesterday called on the police force to begin playing a socially proactive role in keeping with the expectations of an increasingly more educated public in matters of law and order. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan Newspaper Highlights.